then just a little bit across. This is a memorial to the martyrs who were killed by the snipers for the most part. Some were beaten to death, but the president of Ukraine sent out snipers into rebellion, and they became martyrs and heroes, and they're memorialized here, and it led to change of the government. And next to the memorial for those who died in 2014, this is a memorial to the, we don't know how many, but probably 6 to 7 million that died in the famine when Stalin removed all the grain from Ukraine in 1932, 1933. So this is a smallish war in terms of the global conflicts that people have, but obviously for the families and the friends of the fallen soldiers, it's nice to have this sober reminder. Natalia asked me if I thought that there were maybe too many sad monuments in Ukraine, because you know, there's monuments to the famine and monuments to the people that died under communism, and this as well. And my opinion, I said, well, I prefer to make a slight distinction between what's sad and what's sober, because this is really a needless war. I suppose you could say all wars are needless. In the eastern part of Ukraine that Putin wanted for himself. So he just decided to take it, and that's what the fighting is about. And all these national and global issues, obviously there's real people who pay the consequences, and it's not just the casualties, so obviously it's the families, and the friends, and everybody who cares about this country and this region and humanity in general. And when we were here the other day, first walked by it, and Natalia was really crying. It is sad, and it is sobering. But it's a fitting memorial to the people who sacrificed for what they believe and understood as patriotism and loyalty. Okay, so in the background you can see the monument in Maiden, which is like the main square. Sometimes you see protests or gatherings, or if there's not a protest or gathering, people are just having coffee. Imagine that. And this up here on the hill is some government buildings, and as we showed you before, some private apartments. You can rent an apartment over there. And then this is the presidential residence and administrative building all in one. And that is where Natalia used to work. Flags here in Ukraine. And Ukraine is not just Ukraine, it's Ukraine. Kara? You. My crane. Okay, so behind us, that's a regular apartment building, and you can see there's an apartment for rent with that red sign up there. And what's interesting about this is that that apartment building, randomly, it's across from where the president lives of Ukraine, like the White House, or maybe 10 Downing Street or something. So I love you too, baby.
Ні.
Цей альбом нам було абсолютно все одно, не маючи нічого мати все, за гроші не купити тільки час. Він всіх нас методично поділив, когось він опустив, когось підняв, а є на кого взагалі забив. Старі фотографії на стіл розклади, розклади, дитячі історії смішні розкажи. І справжнім друзям не забудь.